Hello everyone. So we are discussing about the topic. So work energy theorem problems. So we already discussed about the work energy theorem. So what is the work energy theorem? So work done by the all forces is equal to changing kinetic energy. Work done is equal to changing kinetic energy. So now we are discussing about the work energy theorem problem. So here it is a one problem. So if velocity increase 10%, then kinetic energy increases how much percentage? So here the velocity is increases. So the velocity increases 10 percentage. So you have to find out the kinetic energy increases how much percentage. The kinetic energy increases how much percentage. So the relation between the kinetic energy and velocity. So kinetic energy is equal, we can write as a v square, velocity square. So the initial kinetic energy, so assume the initial kinetic energy is 1. So if I increase in the 10 percentage, okay, so it become the 1.1, right? So the velocity become the 1.1. So if I want to find out the kinetic energy means, so square the velocity, right? So 1.1 square. So kinetic energy is equal to 1.1 square, right? So kinetic energy is equal to v square. Here the velocity is 1.1. So nothing but I am getting the 1.21. 11 square nothing but 121, right? So obviously 1.21. So you have to find out the increasing. So how much percent increases kinetic energy? The initial kinetic energy is 1. Okay. So the final kinetic energy is 1.21. The initial kinetic energy. So the initial kinetic energy is 1. So and the kinetic energy, the final kinetic energy is 1.21. So I want to find out the increasing, how much percent increases. Nothing but final kinetic energy, nothing but 1.21 minus initial kinetic energy minus 1. So by initial kinetic energy into 100. So 1.21 minus 1 is 0.21. So 0.21 into 100 we get the 21 percentage. So nothing but the kinetic energy increases 21 percentage. Kinetic energy increases 21 percentage. So kinetic energy increases 21 percentage. You have to apply the relation between the kinetic energy and velocity to get the answer here. So next, a body dropped a height 20 centimeters which gained the velocity 16 meters per second. So while striking the ground, the mass of the object 2 kg. Then find the work done by the air friction during the fall. Suppose here it is object. So this is the object. So this is 2 kg object. Okay. So it is having the, so it is drop from distance is 20 centimeter. Okay. So next, here we need to find out the, so work done by the air friction. So the air friction is acting opposite to the, so fall. So the air friction, the force, air friction, air force. So the air friction, the friction, air friction force acting upward. So next the gravitational force acting downward. So what is the formula of the work energy theorem? Okay. So here we want to find out the, so work done by the air friction. So there is any certain formula for the work done by the air friction? No, right? So to get the answer we have to apply the work energy theorem. So work energy theorem, so what is my work energy theorem is equal to, so nothing but work done. So work done by the all the forces. So remember this word. It will be very useful for you. So work done by the all the forces is equal to change in kinetic energy. So what are the forces are acting here? The gravitational force and the air friction force. Right? So adding the all forces. So what is by work done by all forces means you have to add the all the forces acting on the object. Here only two forces are acting. So gravitational force and air friction force. Is there any force is acting? No. Only two forces are acting. You have to add the two work done here. So work done by the gravity and work done by the air friction force is equal to change in kinetic energy. Simply change in kinetic energy. So what done by the gravity means mg into h. So plus mg into h plus mg into h plus. So what done by the air air friction. So there is no formula for this, right? So we don't need to write. So we simply write. So what done by the air is equal to, so change in kinetic energy. So you want to find out the what done by the air, right? So mass of the object into, so gravitation here we have to take 10. So 20 into mass of the object is 2 kg. So mass of the object is 2 kg. So 2 into gravitation 10. So 2 into 10 20. So the height is 20 centimeters plus work done by the, so here the 20 centimeters. So this is not 20 centimeters, it is 20 meters. Okay, this is 20 meters, not 20 centimeters. So this is the 20 meters. Okay, the height is 20 meters. So height is 20 meters. So work done by the air is equal to change in kinetic energy, nothing but, so final kinetic energy of m v square minus initial kinetic energy of m u square. So 20 into 20, so 400. So what done by the air friction? So we can write as a, so this is 400 plus, so work done by the air, so of mv square. So mass is 2 kg. So velocity 16 square. So here there is no initial velocity, right? We put 0. So after solving this, you will get the work done by the air. So work done by the air friction is equal to, so minus 144 joules, minus 144 joules. So this is the answer. So question also. So what are the given in question? What are the things? So they are simply given. So object is dropped from certain height 20 meters and the velocity 60 meter per second. So striking the ground. So here we have only the gravitational force and air friction force. So is there any force are there? No, right? So simply apply the work and theorem. So you get the answer. So work done by the air friction force is equal to minus 144 joule. So this is the answer. సో రెగ్యులర్ వాచ్ చేస్తూ ఉండండి, ఇంకా అప్లోడ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ వాచింగ్.